Conservatives do this thing where they only care about women's rights if they can use our issues as a weapon to punch down on communities that they hate. What made me think about this is this tweet from this right-wing influencer. She says, Israel's the only country in the Middle East where I won't get arrested for wearing this outfit. Is the implication that because there's enforced modesty in some parts of the Middle East that's oppressive to women, that Israel is justified in bombing Muslim countries and killing thousands of children? Do you actually care about women in the Middle East who are persecuted for what they wear? Of course you don't. You are just using the oppression of Muslim women as a cudgel to defend Israel's right to be a fascistic apartheid state. Another great example of this phenomena is trans issues. Conservatives, especially the men, do not care about the integrity of women's sports. They make fun of it. They mock women's sports. I know, because I've posted about the WNBA on here, and it was the grossest comment section I'd ever had. They think women's sports shouldn't exist until the absolute second that a trans girl wants to compete on like her high school swim team. And all of a sudden they are the biggest champion for women's sports and fairness for women. It's the same thing with the debate on trans women in bathrooms, because they all claim that they just care about women's safety. And it's like, since when? The people wanting to get rid of no-fault divorce definitely don't care about women's safety. You voted in a rapist for president. The concern for women's safety is clearly a performance. I don't want you advocating for women's rights if you only do so as a way to attack another marginalized group. So thank you to Republicans for all the fake concern in recent years, but I think I'd rather let trans people play tennis than move forward with your version of gender politics where women are like barefoot and pregnant and not allowed to divorce their husband.